Hey, James. Hey, Leslie. These daggum cars that are in town, rice burners, Camden, whatever you want to call them. I mean, there's one that's letting off, and you hear him, he's getting ready to come by. Wait till he comes by and hear this. That's why I don't have Tootsie with me. Hey, Doug and Tara. I mean, it's worse than a shotgun going off. I don't know how he's not blowing up his manifold. Head gasket, something. Yeah, it's definitely Fast and the Furious wannabes. And the traffic's just about as bad as Rod Run. Leslie said she was here last year for this slammed weekend. Well, you must have slipped in without me knowing. Here he comes. I hear him somewhere. You must have slipped in without me knowing because I know I was here at this time. I mean, I was here last year when they was here too. Hey, Chris. Yeah, let's go. Hey, Jimmy. Hey, thank you, Chris. Yeah, I'm just going live for a little bit. I'm not going to stay on real long because I just got done eating supper and I don't have Tootsie with me. James says I call them shit boxes. Y'all don't even want to know what I call them. But no, I mean, it's fun. You know, if they just wouldn't, the ones that's got the set up to where it just lets a big old, bang come out the rear end. That's the part that's just, I don't get why anybody would like that. I don't mind loud exhaust. It's that big boom. Here they come. Here they come. I mean, it's the popping, that's the part that just drives me nuts. I mean, it don't really drive me nuts, but I just know if I had Tootsie out here with me, she'd be in my lap shaking because she cannot stand those kind of noises. I'm right across from the Holiday Inn, Jimmy. I know you're in town. Right here, just right past Three Bears there. But I'm on the right side of the road, like headed towards Gatlinburg side. Leslie says we also sat at the goats and herded them. Yeah, right. Oh, they kept me up all night last night, Leslie, or kept Tootsie up because they go by the darn campground, just sit there, boom, boom, boom. they'll do it again tonight. Oh, you're welcome, Chris. I appreciate you coming in. Larry, hey, Larry. Leslie, I can tell it was great memory for Jim. Was that the night? Oh, Lord. So was that the night that you found out? Okay. I didn't think that was during the rice burners, though, when we had that, when we was telling all that. Leslie says, he forgot me, Larry. I never thought the day would come. Oh, you didn't see my other comment. Wait a minute, what's the other? Leslie says, nope, we sat at your campsite and listened to them go down. Oh, yeah. See, I told you, it all runs together to me. I apologize. I can't keep up with what day it is. Oh, here we go again. They're going to be right in my ear. It all runs together so much now, Leslie and Larry. I apologize. I mean, I know I can remember like the times we got together, but when it was, that's the problem. All right, I'm caught back up. Jimmy says, yeah, I know where you're at. James says, I see you enjoy the new coaster. I saw you. Yeah, it's fun. It's a different ride. It reminds you more of Rocky Top than it does as far as the Alpine or the Goat. It's a different ride, but they've got something that the rest of them don't have that's probably going to draw a lot of people there. Jimmy says, I'm just up the street to your left on the opposite side of the road. Okay. Leslie says, we come so much, I can totally understand why it runs right. Jimmy says, I can see you. Yeah. Hey, buddy. Wherever you're at, I'm looking for you. I know you said you was close to 3 bears. But like I say, though, I don't have Tootsie with me because I was coming out to get me something to eat and was planning on going back to the campground. But like I say, these fools are out riding around, and one dang near done a 180 right in front of me. And so I mean, they're out here showing off their hind ends, you know, showing what they got under the hood and stuff. But like I say, I figured I'd go live for just a little bit. Hey, Virginia. I mean, they have, you talk about Jeep invasion, shoot. This bunch here has took the whole town over. And right here, right there's a whole group of them right in front of you. I mean, they'll take a gas station over, they'll take a car wash over, whatever parking lot they can find, they'll take it over. They really there's nobody taking where I'm at right now. There's nobody, you know, they hadn't took this little section open, and I'm right here at Domino's. But they had, you know, nobody's took this little part over. Doug and Terry saying hey to Jimmy. Jimmy's saying hey back. And I mean, and I know it's a weekend. I didn't know how many would come in, but that's all right though. I mean, you always got the replay. Oh, I bet Gatlinburg was a nightmare. See, now when I went and done that mountain coaster, I had it made because I just shot straight across the intersection, went up there, made a left, and then was right there at it. And then when I left from the mountain coaster, I went down by the Christmas tree inn, and then turned back onto the parkway and came right back to Where's Valley Road. Hey, Angie. Everybody saying hey to everybody. Like I say, now it's got, you know, I go live and it gets quiet. But I'm sure we'll have a pack of them. Of course, the red light's holding them up over here. But I'm sure there'll be another pack of them or parcel of them to come by again here in a little bit. Leslie says, I've stayed at the newer Holiday Inn across from you several times when we needed a day or so extra. It's not, yeah, usually the Holiday Inns are pretty nice. I ain't never stayed at that one, Leslie, but I know other people that have too, and they say it's nice. But now I know it's nowhere near like your condo and your cabin, though. It don't hold a candle to those other two places you like. Virginia, the picnic is a week from tomorrow. Week from tomorrow, Virginia. It's when that there goes one vlogging going down the road. he's got his head, camera and all hanging out the window. Yeah, I knew you was gonna say it, Leslie, because I've known you long enough to know. Well, I mean, I get, and he could have been just video, and I don't know if he's live or not, whoever that was, but he is all hanging out that window, going down through there. There he goes. I want you to look at that. I mean, he had flames shooting out the back of his. Oh, I just got me a quick burger from Wendy's. And here comes some more. It's got the popping and crackling. I pulled a Harvey and went through a drive-thru tonight. James says, "Hey, can you pan your camera to the left?" Yeah, I can do that. Let me grab a hold of the phone here. You know, down there's Three Bears, the Sky Wheel, and Fast Tracks is right across from me, and Blake Jones. There's Blake Jones. But I've already missed the sunset though. I figured I'd catch more riding down on this side like I'd been seeing versus, because there wasn't really a whole lot going on down there at Fancy Island, or Fancy Golf, because I thought about pulling in there, and I thought, no, I'll go on down the road and see if I can find some livelier action. Virginia says, I made 2 desserts today. Niece is in from Texas. Oh, that's cool. So you got company again, Virginia. I wished I could get my niece to come visit me, but she's already started back college. So, and she's told me I don't like camping. I'm like, well, it's a different kind of camping. You're not going to be in a tent. Leslie says, we did McDonald's and Taco Bell for lunch today, so dinner was at home. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Leslie. Did you cook or did Larry cook? Now, you don't have to answer that if you don't want to. Virginia says she hasn't made it. Oh, okay. Well, at least you got company coming. Here comes some more by, but those are not loud. See, if they didn't have the darn crazy exhaust, the backfiring, you know, it would be a better show in my mind, because then you wouldn't have to listen to the big old boom. And they're across from us now. There's a few riding on the other side. Leslie says both. He cooked his own, but I cooked for the kids. Lord have mercy. So he won't let you cook for him, Leslie. Larry, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you, Larry? You afraid Leslie's gonna cook you something that'll make you sick? He knows I'm just picking. James says, no, I just can't do Taco Bell no more. Well, I hope it ain't because of my story. Because I know I told my story why I don't do Taco Bell anymore. Which, I mean, I would, you know, as far as in other towns. Just not do it in my hometown. Which, I mean, I guess I could, because I know that guy doesn't work there anymore. Thank the Lord. But ever since then, though, I've just been, I don't know, that turned me away from Taco Bell when all that happened way back in the day. Hey, John. Hey, buddy. Hey, thanks for coming in. Leslie says he'll let me. He loves it. I just want to do it. I just don't want to do it. Doug says, I heard that Pigeon Forge RV Resort got rid of their rental. Yep, sure did. The last one leaves out Monday. The last one's pulling out Monday, Doug. I think I told that on that video of mine. Whenever I was just planning on shooting the rod run cars that was staying there, and I thought, well, heck, while I'm doing this, I'll just go ahead and do a video on the campground. And I think I mentioned it on that video of mine. I can't remember though. I'm not sure. James is saying, hey. Angie says, watched your mountain coaster video earlier. The guy you excused yourself to get behind in line was Ryan from it. Really? I didn't know that. Well, he didn't know me either then, I don't guess, Angie. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm not subscribed to him. I know who you're talking about, but that's why I didn't know who that was. And I mean, and they'd told me, I don't know who, because the one guy I talked to, there is a YouTuber that done it yesterday, because yesterday was the first day, but he didn't tell me who it was. He couldn't remember who it was, but I'm sure we'll see a video and find out who it was. Well, I was wondering why he kept looking at me, but like I said, I didn't know who he was. Are you sure, Leslie? Because they said another YouTuber was there yesterday that done it, and I think they got to do the video of the ride. I'm not sure on that part, but he said there was a YouTuber that was there yesterday, but he couldn't remember who it was. So you're saying Ryan? Is that meaning Ryan? I mean, I know that was Ryan today, but you're saying that was Ryan that was yesterday. You think it was Ryan that was yesterday also, Leslie? James says, see, Jeff, that Ryan would have known if you had a t-shirt that says I'm with Tootsie. James. Okay, Leslie says, I've not seen any other videos of it. Well, see, and I guess that's where maybe I got a little bit of advantage, because I don't edit. You know, I point, click, shoot, and upload. And it would have been up quicker, you know, a whole lot faster if I would have stayed put and kept a better signal. You know, other than that, I hopped in the car and went back to the campground, and you know, when I'm moving, it's, you know, don't have its same signal, so it takes it a little longer to upload. Leslie says if it was him, he hasn't put anything out yet. I was getting ready to hold my ears. I heard them coming. But I mean, it don't matter. I mean, it's, you know, I know there's 11 YouTube channels out there. I don't care. I don't give a rat's bud if I'm first, last, the middle. Don't matter to me. I'm just a little old peon anyway. I had found out that they were doing that, and so I jumped on the bandwagon real quick and actually got there before the set time. And of course, there's already people there before me. But I got to meet the owners, got to talk to them, talk to the general manager, and I misquoted or told his name in that video too, and I apologize. It wasn't Greg. His name is Garrett, and I've got his card here, and I've actually already texted him. Hang on, I'll flip the camera. Hold on, I'll get caught up with the. There's Garrett's card, which I don't want to turn it the other way because it's got his info on it. But then here's what the tickets look like. Oh, this is what I was going to show you. I didn't show that in the video. That's what the tickets look like. And then of course it's got the disclaimer. This disclaimer on the back of it. But that's what the ticket looks like. So I wanted to show y'all that right quick. But yeah, his name's Garrett, the general manager. And like I say, I don't have Tootsie with me because all this darn loud exhaust, it bothers her, and I don't want to put her through that because she gets to shaking real bad. Angie says, really enjoyed your video. Thank you, Angie. Leslie says, I wanted you to be the first. That's why I told you about it. Well, Leslie, I didn't know if you wanted me to tell my inside connections. That's the reason I hadn't said who it was. James says, you do that in your face on the Street Gorilla type vlog, which I like, is natural to the point and feels, I appreciate that, James. Virginia, I just put out a video of the new mountain coaster. that's getting ready to open. It's technically not open yet, but it's supposed to be open by next weekend. And Leslie says, Lord, I don't care. Well, I know, Leslie, but I just, you know me. You know how I am. I respect people's privacy. I try to. Yeah, that's fine, Virginia. Just whenever you got time. Whenever you got time, Virginia. No hurry, no big deal. I mean, heck, you don't even have to watch it if you don't want to. So I say I just do YouTube for fun. I don't do it for any other reason other than just for my enjoyment. Well, Lord, this one drug his front bumper off pulling in. I wish I'd have got that on video. Doug says the advantage of when your dogs get as old as ours, they can't hear much anymore. Yeah, bless their hearts, Doug and Tara. Yeah, I don't know. I just hope that don't happen to Tootsie for a good while. Hey, Natalie. Hey, turkey butt. How's Natalie tonight? I mean, and while y'all are coming in here, like I said, I'm not going to stay on real long because I don't have Tootsie with me. All these, look, there goes a van that's in with them. That's the first time I've seen a van. But I mean, they were out here acting, oh, that's good, Natalie. They were acting a fool out here a little bit ago, and I was trying to maybe catch some of it. Virginia says, hold on a minute. That way y'all can be able to hear me. Lord have mercy. Well, now I've lost train of thought. Oh, yeah, Virginia says, I just watch YouTube for entertainment. Yeah, that's me too, Virginia. James says, you can make Leslie your business manager. She sets up all your vlog shoots. Yeah, I'm going to, hey, Leslie, check's in the mail. Looks like I'm going to have to start doing something. Virginia saying, hey, Natalie. Leslie says, great idea, James. And Natalie saying hi. But yeah, they were going by the campground last night, 2 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, it's like shotguns going off. And Tootsie woke me up because she crawled up next to me and was shaking and wouldn't lay down. And I finally got her calmed down. There goes one off in the distance. Pow, pow. Yeah, look, hear it? And the bikers are starting to roll in a little early, or either because the bike rally is in Maryville. It's not here, it's in Maryville. But there's a few that's spilled over to here, I guess. But and I know I'm gonna go through it again tonight, you know, because I know they'll go by the darn campground again. You'll just hear them there, just as far as the ones that's got the exhaust that does that. I mean, you'd think it'd blow a head gasket, a manifold, a header, something. Uh-oh.
Keep the camera that way.
Well, I'll put you on if you want me to. You've been on before. What's up, guys? I got bombed, live bomb. I'm good. How are y'all? You got Thurston and all them with you? Okay.
Connie's mom.
Okay.
Hunter's all the way in the back.
Hey, guys. Jimmy Spencer and his family just pulled up beside me. That's who I'm talking to. Let me get caught up on the comments right quick. Leslie says, I just don't get it. I don't know why a vehicle wants to sound like a weeder. Yeah, or a pissed off bumblebee. That's what I call them. Doug says, you'll have to go to the weed store and get her some common shoes. Right. And Natalie says, sounds like those cars have a case of IBS. Yeah, Natalie, that's true. So y'all, I know I can hear myself talking. I appreciate it. Y'all leave Sunday, right?
That can they hear?
Yeah, probably can.
Is Jeff going to be up to Go Coaster tomorrow?
He was, yeah, he should, yeah, they'll be, because Joshy's doing his barbecue thing tomorrow.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Up there?
Yeah, up at the Goat Coaster.
You'll be up there?
I'll probably go up there. I got to find out exactly what time, though, but he told on his live from 10 to 10. So 10 in the morning till 10 in the evening, so it's pretty much an all-day.
Text me when you think you're going to go up there.
Okay, I can do that.
I ain't going to go till you go.
I went, he actually, because I was watching his live, Jeff's live, and then I had to hop off his live because I was going to that new Goat Coaster, or the mountain coaster right up there on Teaster. And so that's where I went and done that. But by the time I got done doing all that and doing the video, he was already done with his live, and he'd already went home because I talked to Miss Marie. Yeah, I'm still live.
That's all right. I don't want to bother you too much. I got to take her.
No, you ain't bothered me. Not bothered me at all.
You let me know when you're going to the Go Coaster.
I'll go some. It'll be probably up in the afternoon.
Yeah.
It'll probably be up in the afternoon, if you want to know the honest truth. Because I've been sleeping in a little bit, letting it warm up, so then that way I can cook breakfast and stuff. So I'm guessing, I don't know, I'm guessing maybe around 3 maybe. How's that sound?
I ain't got no plans tomorrow. We got another car.
Okay.
We done all the running.
But y'all are here till what, Sunday?
Huh?
You're here till Sunday though, right?
Yeah, and I'm coming back next week.
Right. I knew you was coming back for because I told Virginia that was next weekend.
Yeah, that
Week from tomorrow.
Yeah, next Saturday I'm coming back.
Yep, week from tomorrow.
I think,
But yeah, Josh is supposed to have all his. He's supposed to be cooking it all now, I think, from what Jeff said. And then he's going to set up tomorrow. And like I said, I was going to wait till probably like 3 o'clock or so and go over there. But I can text you. That's no problem.
I'm going to get moving because she wants to go somewhere.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I know you got the crew with you.
You just let me know ahead of time when you think you're going to the Go Coaster.
I will. I'll text you. I'll text you. We'll go.
Next Saturday's supposed to be the get-together, right?
Yeah, week from tomorrow. And Jeff might go live again tomorrow night. Once Joshy gets there, I don't know.
All right, I can't have here over this year, so I'm gonna get moving.
That's fine. That's fine. Hey, y'all be careful. I'll see y'all later. All right, guys, I'll get caught back up with you. All right, there's where Natalie's saying it sounded like IBS. Case of IBS. James says, I think it'd be cool if they had a Amish weekend, 5,000 Amish guys with their carts. Well, now they do have, hey James, they do have something like that here. Because I remember seeing them last year and I saw them again this year. There's some kind of Amish thing that does go on, just not the horse and buggies. It's without the horse and buggies, but I've seen the Amish crowd here. Matter of fact, it was probably right there when I came back from the beach, and so it'd have been like mid-July or end of July, because they riding go-karts with them and stuff. So they have, I know, I'm guessing that they have something that has to do with the Amish, because I know this is the second time I've seen them, as far as last year and this year. Doug says, I agree, James. Hey, Peyton. Hey, buddy. Joshy. Hey, buddy, I want to go to the Goat Coaster tomorrow. Right. I was talking to Jimmy. I told him that we'd probably be there tomorrow. Virginia says, just got a spam call that said American Express. I don't even deal with them. Lord, yeah, Virginia, I got a weird call today, too, but it wasn't for a credit card. It was for something else. Home selling or something. Hey William, I logged on and popped up and said I could put people in timeout for 10 to 24 hours. Who do y'all prefer, William? He didn't want to. They didn't want to be on camera, Virginia, but he's been on camera before, as far as him and Connie. But he had his whole family with him, or I would have. And then I hate I missed that, or I'd have told Jimmy that you said hey, Virginia. But she's Connie's watching, so if you want to, Connie, say hey to Virginia. You can do it under Jimmy's name, I guess. Leslie says you can put me in timeout, William. I probably deserve it. And then Chris is laughing at William. And I'm caught up. But yeah, I guess tomorrow I'll be at the goat coaster because I know Joshy's going to have his stuff there. So I'm going to go over there, you know, for a little while or try to, maybe I'll probably talk to Joshy and find out what a good time will be as far as when everybody's supposed to be there. But like I say, other than that, that's about all I know of that's going on this weekend. You know, other than the you got the National Quartet Convention, and that ends after tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day for that, and then of course we got Joshy and Stacy's Joshy's world famous barbecue sauce. That's in town tomorrow, and then these darn little rice burners, Camden, however you want to call it, cars riding around, and then the motorcycle rally, which is in Maryville, and I think that's about it as far as it's going on this weekend. William says I'm riding across beads. Must have been a homecoming parade. And hey, David, hey, babe. So that's what all's happening this weekend. I mean, it's a bunch of stuff. Gotten kind of quiet right now though, because a lot of them just go and park and see it. I mean, they still have, you know, quite a few that get out and ride around, but I would have thought it maybe would have got a little bit lively by now. And that's why I say I just figured I'd go live for just a little bit. Natalie says, is tomorrow potluck? No. That's not till next Saturday, Natalie. This tomorrow is where Joshy's setting up and going to sell his barbecue sauce and stuff, and his barbecue. I think he's doing barbecue and barbecue sauce, I guess. I'm not 100% sure on that, but it is on his YouTube page if you want to look it up. He put it's under his community tab. If you go to Joshy and Stacy, just look under his community tab. That's what's tomorrow. Then a week from tomorrow is the potluck meetup, and of course I'll be meeting people that I've never met because it's going to be a lot of, you know, I'll know the names, but it'll be a, you know, first time getting to see them in person. I mean, I haven't met up with Blaine yet. Blaine's been here all week, and I haven't got to meet up with him yet. But I know I'll see him. I'll probably see him this coming week because he's doing the quartet convention this week, and that's why I hadn't got to meet with him. You know, y'all know Joshy Sauce is famous in Kuwait. No, I didn't know that, but it wouldn't surprise me because, I mean, YouTube reaches worldwide. Oh, David says I will be down there Tuesday afternoon. Okay, so, hey, David, you going to be at the potluck meetup, David? Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to answer that, you don't have to. Now, Virginia's saying hey to Connie. Natalie says, sounds scary, Jeff. Leslie says, believe it or not, Jeff, there are a couple of people coming to that meetup that do not like me. I know, hard to believe, right? Well, yeah, that is hard to believe, Leslie, because I don't know who doesn't like you. I mean, other than the ones that we already know about. But I guess if that's who you're talking about, man, if they're coming, then I mean that's fine. I'll say hey to them and stuff like that. Because I don't really know who all's going to be there. I really don't. Yeah, William. Yeah, it is. Right, I figured that's what you're meaning. It's famous. I deciphered that, William. James says, now who don't like you, Leslie? And David says, not sure. Okay. And Virginia says, Leslie, who wouldn't like you? Well, yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out too. And then Leslie says, too many names, James. Or too many to name. And Leslie says, Jeff, it's too many to mention. Way too many. It's not yet. See, that's who I was thinking. That's who I was thinking because that's who you're usually referring to because you're still blocked from their channel. Natalie's laughing. James says, come on, Leslie, go ahead and tell us. The first 20 names. Damn, is it 20? Lord have mercy. William says, wear a shirt that says, I don't care. They'll lose their minds the rest of the day. Well, I've got that one shirt that says, I don't care, because I've been to Mayberry. I do have that shirt, William. That might be the shirt you're talking about. And Leslie says, lots, Virginia. Yeah, I mean, it'll be a shock to me. Like I said, I thought it was the, Yates was who maybe I thought she was talking about, and she said it wasn't. Well, that's the only ones I could think of. Virginia says, don't believe that, Leslie. And, hey, Ed. Hey, buddy. Hey, Ed and Jeff and Tootsie. We're here, but come 8, we're turning it off to watch the local football game. Yeah, no, I get that, Ed. I'm not staying on long anyway. Matter of fact, I'll probably be getting off here in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, because I got to get back to Tootsie. So I'm not going to be on here long anyway. I'll probably, quit around 8 o'clock, because I know ball games are on tonight too and stuff, and I understand that. Plus, it's the weekend. Leslie says, well, 2 people coming to Blaine's meetup that I knew a few years back stopped speaking to me a while ago. I can't remember doing anything wrong. I'm easy to dislike. Well, I'm in the dark on all that, Leslie. So you just have to tell me that story later on a side note, I guess. Give me a heads up. David says, where will they meet up? Oh, it's at the Wares Farm Park. That's where we'll be, David. On Wares Valley Road. As soon as you turn on the Wares Valley Road, you go 2 miles, give or take, and it'll be on your left. That's where we'll be a week from tomorrow. It says, hey, Leslie, I'm saying hi to you. I like you. William says, bring the anointing oil, Leslie. And Leslie says, thanks, Ed. And Fred says, hey, Fred and Connie. Hello, Jeff and Tootsie. Watched the video and texted you about. Yeah, I saw your text, but I didn't get to read it quick enough, Fred. So I'll check your text out as soon as I hop off here in just the next little bit. James says, Leslie, I just get a t-shirt that says I only remember people's names I like. Leslie says, I'll tell you who they are in a text, Jeff. You'll probably never heard of them. Yeah, I'm sure I haven't heard from them. Look there. There goes one right there. If I hadn't been talking, y'all would have really heard that. But yeah, that's fine, Leslie. Ed saying hey. Leslie saying yes, William. Fred saying hey to everybody. Jimmy saying hey. Leslie saying hey. Fred says looking forward to the meal. Yeah, I am too, Fred. I'll get to see some new faces and get to put names with faces. And James is saying hey. So I'm caught up now. But yeah, and for the ones that's just coming in too, I don't have Tootsie with me. Just because all these darn mufflers backfiring and stuff. I mean, she can handle loud mufflers. That part don't bother. It's the big boom, you know. That's when she jumps and starts shaking, and I know it bothers her. So I'm not gonna put her through it. Everybody's saying hey to everybody. And like I said, I came out to grab me something to eat right quick. Hey Gary with 2 R's. Hey buddy. And I just figured I'd go live right quick for a little bit, because I've been live for 41 minutes now. William says that thing sounded like it had walking for, yeah, you know, some of them I don't mind. Some of them actually sound good. I mean, they really do. Some of them actually sound good, at least in my opinion. But the ones though that lets out the big old backfire noise, I just don't care for that. Leslie says she thinks war broke out. If I was a dog, it would scare me too. Right. Fred's saying, hey, Fred says, if they are rice burners, do they run on Saki? I think that's how you say that. Yeah, I don't know, Fred. That's a good question. Ed saying hey to Gary. Doug says, I'm just listening while scraping chicken shit off the carport. The joy of having chicken, bless your heart. Well, I appreciate you listening, Doug. Virginia saying hey to Gary. Fred saying hey. Gary saying hey. And if I'm talking too loud, it's because all this racket going on, and I don't know how good y'all are able to hear me, but I think y'all are able to hear me all right, because when Jimmy Spencer, him and his family come up beside me here, she had me on and I could hear my self. Then there goes nothing. Pow, pow. But when all that loud racket comes by, I either just stop what I'm saying, so I don't feel like I'm having to scream at y'all, because I definitely don't want to do that. That's what I'm saying. I like that when they just went by. You know, yeah, he had an exhaust, but it wasn't obnoxious. William says ours rooster over my wife's car. Roasted. Yeah, I was trying to decipher that. I appreciate that, William. Yeah, roasted. He's talking about chickens there. And he had a chicken that roosted over his wife's car. I'm pretty sure that's what he's meaning. But I appreciate all y'all coming in. Like I say, I don't know if I'll be live again tomorrow or not. I'll talk to Joshy and Dry Creek and Jeff and try to find out what the game plan is. But I know all that's happening tomorrow. Well, I figured you could hear the cars, Natalie. I was just hoping that I wasn't trying to talk too loud like I'm screaming or something. Trying to talk over the darn cars. Because I know the cars are loud. Lord have mercy. But I mean, I would have figured I'd have maybe called a little bit more action than what we have. Especially it being 8 o'clock now. But, like I said, though, a lot of them go park and just conjugate and take over darn car washes, gas stations, whatever else. John says, you ever know I might surprise everybody and come down there tomorrow? There you go. You better get here before tomorrow night, John. I mean, I know it's supposed to be an all-day thing, but come before it gets dark, I would think, just to be on the safe side. I'm not smoking nothing, Natalie. I'm not smoking anything. I know my mind ain't right half the time. Fred's saying hey. Natalie's saying hey. But now I tell you what though, before I left the campground, they was somebody smoking something in the campground. Good Lord. Oh, and then and I'll tell you this too, I ain't told this yet. I'm sitting at the Wendy's drive-thru, and one of the workers comes from the parking lot, from behind it, on the backside there, where you order and stuff. And I just happened to catch a glimpse of him in my side mirror. He came between me and the car behind me. And I seen him look at my tag or whatever. Well, I didn't think nothing much of it. But that ain't really what, that ain't what it's got to do with though. So he walks by and goes on back into Wendy's, through the back door there. Next thing I know, I am smelling some strong stuff. I thought, he's been on break and he's come out here and burned him one and then going right back into work. Now, I don't know of many places that you can get away with that. Because I know if I smelled it that good, him getting ready to go, good and well they're smelling it on him when he went in. James says, Jeff, I remember during the rod run when you were filming it, the police would pull over the cars that were revving up, but I guess they don't care about that, these backfires, little rice burns. Well, and here's the thing, James, we were talking about that today at the campground. The only thing that I can figure out, and like I said though, even though we saw them getting pulled over at Rod Run, I found out, it's because it's on my live too, them two Mustangs that darn burnout right there in front of us. They pulled them over, but they only gave them a warning. So that's probably what they was doing to everybody, just giving them a warning. But back to what I was going to say was, though, we had a discussion that, see, these events, or whatever you want to call them, like what's in town this weekend, they're paying a permit fee. Somebody's paying a permit fee to do all this. So that's the only thing I can figure out is the permit is allowing them to rev their engines like that and be loud, as long as they just ain't doing something completely stupid. That's the only thing I can figure out is how all this is allowed, because they're paying them permit fees and stuff. I could be wrong on that, but I'm just trying to use my common sense that because I know if stuff like this was going on in Lenore, they'd be getting tickets wrote, because I know they, of course, that's a whole different state, and of course, every state's different. But I'm just figuring the permit is what's allowing them to do what they're doing. That's the only thing I can figure out. The same with the Rod Run, and the same with the Jeep Invasion. Because somebody's footing the bill. Pigeon Forge, that's how Pigeon Forge is getting the money. Natalie says it's pronounced Saki. Okay. Yeah, see, I told you, Natalie, some words I can't figure out how to pronounce them. Y'all know that about me by now. It says, dang, I hate a Bogart. And Fred says he was looking to see if you were a popo. Natalie's laughing. Ed says, I always heard puff, puff, pass. He's probably in his car doing it or something, man. I don't know, but boy, you could smell it when he walked by. I mean, like I said, he walked behind my car, and it still came through my window. Doug says, Walmart parking lot in Jackson, where we live, always smells like a joint. Most of the shoppers do too. Of course, Jackson is almost Memphis. Well, that's true. That's true. I mean, and that stuff's going to be legal nationwide here before long, I bet you. Just from stuff I've been hearing on the news. Natalie says, no but, no putt. And Leslie says, I'd hate to be their neighbor. Right. Natalie says, no, I was hearing a flick of a bick a few times. Oh, gotcha. But yeah, it's that's what I say. That's the only thing I can figure out is how they're able to get away with the real loud exhaust and stuff. Because I mean the law, I mean y'all can see it. I mean there's no, I mean you got Pigeon Forge police here, but as far as bringing in the outside reinforcement, you know, there's none of that. They only do that during rod run. They didn't even do it during the Jeep invasion. Of course, you know, that's apples and oranges though, as far as the Jeep invasion and rod run. That's two completely different type shows. Hey Pam. Hey, I got your request, Pam, and of course I know you know that. So it was nice meeting you on Facebook, Pam. Doug says, honestly, if I worked with the public these days, I'd probably want to stay high too. I can understand that. Hey, Larry, I picked a bad week to stop smoking. Lord, what's happened, Larry? What's happened now? Yeah, you're welcome, Pam. What's happened now, Larry, is your customers, your patients, they driving you nuts. I'll head down the road. Well, no, because I want to be able to tell you guys bye. Fred's saying hey to Larry, and you're better off without that. And Fred's saying hey to Pam. But I'll flip it because there's not really traffic coming at the moment, so I'll flip it around here. Like I said, I don't have Tootsie with me. Empty seat. Just your seat belt. But I appreciate y'all coming in. I'm gonna get back to Tootsie and back to the camper. And like I say, one of us might be live tomorrow from the goat coaster during Josh's thing. So y'all keep an eye on that. Hey Dan, the Mountain Man. Hey buddy, I'm getting ready to hop off, but I appreciate you coming in. Of course, as soon as I sign off, I'll make it public where you can watch the replay and stuff, watch the rerun. But yeah. Thank all y'all for coming in. And like I say, I'll try to find out what all's gonna happen tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you all on the next go round, and love every one of y'all, and we'll see you next time. Good night, everybody. I'll tell you what, right quick, I'll take you for a little ride. I won't chat. We'll go for a little ride right quick, and then I'll kill the feed when I get to the intersection. That way, if we see anything, I'll catch it on film. But yeah, all y'all have a good night, though. I'll flip the camera around. Give you a little extra bonus. I want you to look. I mean, they're flying. I'm glad I stayed live. Y'all are seeing this. They're absolutely flying. Now that will get them a ticket. I don't know if they'd give them a warning or not over that. They're definitely running faster than 35 mile an hour. But like I say though, I'll stay live till I get back up here to the main intersection. Oh Lord. I thought that dude was gonna pull out at that time. Got to treat it like race traffic. Just get out here amongst them. I've already ate Virginia, unless you're talking to somebody else. Yeah, I had me a Wendy's burger. Go ahead there, old buddy. Lord have mercy. That's why you don't pay attention to the chat, because you got people that drive like that. They just, pull across in front of you. No problem. Yeah, I read Nelly's comment there. Ah, here we go, almost all wrecked. All right. You're right, Virginia. Yeah, that's fine, Jimmy. I'm getting ready to go off once I get up here to the intersection. I told everybody good night. I stayed live as a extra bonus. That way you guys could see the sights and hear the sounds. All this darn craziness going on. Oh yeah, I know it, Gary. I know it. I mean, I could have got over, but I'm letting y'all enjoy this last little bit. Oh, right quick, Leslie, they put out the 12 Days of Christmas, if you're still in here. They've got the 12 Days of Christmas already out in the yard here in the median. I don't know if that was done today or done yesterday, but it's been done since Tuesday. Yeah, I'm not far from the Goat Coaster, Virginia. I actually could take the golf cart to it. But I don't. I mean, I've only done the golf cart twice to the Goat Coaster. Other than that, I just pretty much get in my car. I mean, I could I could walk to it, but I mean, it's still a little ways. I mean, it's less than a half a mile. It's like maybe like a quarter of a mile. I'll see you, Jimmy. I'll see you tomorrow. Yeah, okay. All right, Jimmy. Well, he says, I'm here, Jeff. I can't wait till I'm down there. And all the Christmas lights. Yeah. That's what I say. They've got the, which I'm kind of surprised they already put it out that quick. I mean, we're still a month away from Halloween. But they got it out, though. They've got them set up in the yard. Now, I don't know if all 12 of them's out, because I didn't count. But I know there's 3 or 4, though, because I saw them when I was headed to get something to eat earlier. Hey, how's the signal right quick? Because I'm right here pretty much at the main intersection. And I know it's kind of sketchy. I know the signal's kind of sketchy right in here. Somebody wants to let me know right quick. Well, and that makes sense, Leslie. They got so much to put up. That's why they start early. Okay, thank you, James. I just know usually at this intersection, it usually either gets a little fuzzy or signal drops out. Yeah, that's fine, David. We'll try to figure something out. Because I might still go live Tuesday, and if I do, we'll try to plan something, so that way we can meet each other in person. Right here, hold on, I'll get the camera. They're all pulling out right here. Let's say, took that gas station over. Oh, somebody done lost something. See it in the road right there? That'll flatten some tires. It's the Wares Valley Road intersection. It doesn't tell the number at this one. So I really don't know. I really don't know, Gary. But it's the main intersection. It's the Wares Valley Road. I appreciate that, Virginia. Alright, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call it quits. But thanks for hanging around, listening to the sound and seeing the sights and stuff. And but we'll see you again soon, and see you on the next go round. Love y'all. Good night, everybody.